Well, a very good evening and welcome to another one of my beer reviews. And this evening I'm going to be reviewing something which is a little bit special and a beer which came out only fairly recently and it was brewed in quite limited numbers. And I managed to get hold of one of them, which I'm quite grateful for. And it was thanks to the lovely ladies at the Grumpy Goat. They managed to get some in stock, so I managed to nab it before anyone else did. And the brewery are called Magic Rock, and they've done a couple of beers recently called Human Cannonball and Unhuman Cannonball. Now, they're both IPAs. The Unhuman Cannonball is a triple IPA, which comes in at over 11%. Now, I'm not going to review that this evening, but I have tried that before. A good mate of mine, Neil Goddard, got a bottle of that, and we shared it one night, and it was just ridiculous stuff. It wasn't the ABV which got to me, it was just how hoppy it was. It was triple hopped, and it was just literally the back of my throat was on fire afterwards from the hoppiness of it. It was just, to me, it was just a bit too much. I didn't really enjoy it. Um, but the one I'm going to review tonight is the Human Cannonball. Now I haven't tried this before, and it comes in a can. Here she is, and again, it's strong stuff. And it comes in at 9.2 ABV. It's a 330 ml can, and I've seen some other reviews on this stuff, and people are really rating it, saying it's fantastic stuff. And I mean, the brewery themselves are great. They've been around since 2011, and they're from Huddersfield. And that little area of the UK seems to have some just amazing breweries. You've got Malison's also in Huddersfield. Just south of Huddersfield, you've got Summer Wines as well. I mean, bizarre name for a brewery, Summer Wine, but they do some great stuff as well. And yeah, it's a great part of the world. If you're ever up there, and you're doing a little pub crawl and stuff, you'll just be spoilt rotten. You really will. Anyway, let's get this open. I'm really interested to try this. Now, I've seen this already poured before by other people, and it is very, very cloudy, very, very murky. So, yeah, I'm sure this will be the same. But anyway, let's get it open. Right, okay, let's pop it in the glass. Yeah, it's looking pretty cloudy as I expected. Pouring quite nicely, not much in the way of carbonation, but that's absolutely fine. Okay, yeah, that is, oh my goodness me, yeah, that is really, look at that, it's really murky. Okay, it's pouring with literally a quarter of a finger head, tightly packed bubbles, and there is carbonation in there. You can definitely see the carbonation, so it isn't flat. That's absolutely fine. Okay, let's go with the nose. Yeah, you're getting the classic double IPA aroma, which I've smelt numerous times some other double IPAs I've had recently. You're getting the hop hit, you're getting the citrus tones as well. They're all there. Yeah, yeah. It smells like it should smell, and the colour does look a bit disconcerting because that is really really cloudy, and that would put some people off. But it doesn't matter. There's nothing wrong with that. It's supposed to be like that, so if it does look a bit cloudy and murky, that's fine. Anyway, let's go in with a taste. Cheers. Cool. Yeah, it tastes exactly how I thought it would taste. It's got a powerful hop hit to it, it really has, but it's nothing like the Unhuman Cannonball. It's completely different. It's nowhere near as strong as that. That's much more the sort of beer for me. That really is. Um, it is hoppy, but you're not really tasting much of the citrus there at all. The hoppiness is almost overpowering the citrus tones. They are there. You taste them initially. You get the orange. There's a bit of sort of sourness from the grapefruit, but they disappear very, very quickly, and then you just lift with a really strong hop flavour, which lingers and lingers into the aftertaste as well. Yeah, it's a good beer, but I have to admit I'm slightly underwhelmed. Um, I've had some double IPAs recently, which knock spots off that, to be honest. One actually was I had very recently by my friend who's a home brewer, Kevin Black. His double IPA is much better than that. And the Cloudwater ones I've had recently, the version 1, 2, and 3, they're better than that. Um, I'm disappointed. I've really expected something special there. And it's not a bad beer. Don't get me wrong. It's far from being undrinkable or terrible stuff. It really isn't. But it's not up there with the best double IPAs I've had recently. It tastes a lot like one I had from the Wild Beer Co. called Brett Double. Um, Very similar to that, where the hoppiness really just overwhelms everything else. Really, in when it comes to taste. Um, would I drink that again? No, I don't think I would. I wouldn't rush out and get another can of that. Um, okay, I'm going to rate it. Um, yeah, I'm disappointed. For me, folks, that's a 5 out of 10. That's a 5 out of 10 beer. Okay, so there we have it. That is my review of Magic Rock's Human Cannonball double IPA coming in at 9.2 ABV. Again, the ABV is high, but most double IPAs are. Um, but to be honest, I've had more flavors from beer. 3 or 4 ABV less than that. Disappointing. But anyway, there we have it. Thank you very much for listening again, and all the best. Cheers. Goodbye.